I've been playing Age of Empires since the very first Age of Empires in the 90s, and I have always had an affinity for the series. Real-time strategies were always something that I would lose hours upon hours and whole days to as a kid, and as an adult. I do enjoy playing them. Doesn't mean I'm very good at them, but I do play them, and Age of Empires 4 is no exception. Age of Empires 4, in my personal opinion, is a fantastic real-time strategy. And get ready, this is going to piss a lot of people off, but I prefer Age of Empires 4 over Age of Empires 2, which apparently is blasphemous upon the hardcore fan base, but there, I said it, I don't care. But Age of Empires 4 has a really cool and educational single player where it starts you off with like the Battle of Hastings and takes you through the history of that and how it went on, and as an Englishman myself, that's our own history, and that's really, really cool. Not a lot of games go into the history with the UK. Is normally just like America, or something far more exotic like the Greeks or the Romans, and so seeing a lot of information being given and gameplay using England and the UK was really, really cool. I mean, I had COVID a couple of years ago and I watched Saving Private Ryan again, which, don't get me wrong, is a fantastic film, but that entire film is just Americans versus Germans with a little bit of French in the middle. There's no British, there's no Mexicans, there's no nothing. It's effectively Americans versus Germans, which really miffed me for some reason, because there's like, we were there too. We were there 5 years before you were there. What the hell? But anyway, I digress. So Age of Empires 4 is just standard Age of Empires. You build up a little civilization and win by either capturing the religious points, building a wonder, or annihilating your foe. And this is the first Age of Empires where I've actually gone online competitively to go against other people. Now, I am in Bronze League. Don't think I'm ever going to leave Bronze League, because some people are straight savage at the game. It's not quite as bad as Starfield 2 savage with ranked, but some people have just got it nailed down. There is a meta to playing the game, to advancing very quickly and getting your groove on, and then annihilating people, and that sucks. However, but the gameplay loop I do enjoy, so even if I win or lose, I do win occasionally, which is really cool. And I have met some really cool people. I've met some real condescending wankers on there that type in, like, I'll give you a chance. So, but I give your mum a chance. I give you a chance, condescending turd. But they're very few and far between. Generally, everybody I meet is pretty cool, and you can have some like pretty cool banter with them and whatnot. And as of recording this video, Age of Empires 4 is getting a DLC called The Sultan's Ascend, and I'm for one going to pick that up, because obviously, apart from bringing in obviously with Sultans, so that's going to be from the Middle East factions, they're bringing in Japan as a playable faction, which looks really, really cool, and I'm a huge fan of Japanese culture, so that to me is just absolutely awesome. There are people out there that of course have left the occasional bad review of the game. They've taken it quite personally that this is not Age of Empires 2. I personally don't see what people's fascination is with 2. I'm sure someone's going to enlighten me in the comments, and I hope you do. Please, I would like to know. So if you prefer 2 over 4, I would like to know why. Doesn't mean I'm wrong or you're wrong, it's just difference of opinion, of course. But 100% with all the gameplay and the graphics and all the different factions. Now, I'll be honest, I normally always play as the English, because, every time I get the option to play as England, I'm going to do that, kind of being a proud Englishman. But when Japan drops with the DLC, I will be 100% giving those guys a whirl, and I probably should give some other nationalities a go, because some of them do look pretty cool, like riding on elephants and camels and all that kind of stuff. And the Chinese have some really devastating like artillery style fireworks stuff, which just obliterates your infantry, so I really should give that a go. But please let me know in the comments down below if you're an Age of Empires fan, or if you've never played before and you're just looking to get into it, and if you are a super fan of Age of Empires 2 and you've hopped on this to attack me for liking Age of Empires 4, please let me know in the comments why you like Age of Empires 2 over 4. But thank you very much for watching.
Intended. Estes aren't coming.